Their guilt will eat them alive when you stay silent. There are moments when the loudest response is silence. Not the silence of weakness, not the silence of fear, but the silence of power. For when someone wrongs us, betrays us, or wounds us, our first impulse is to strike back, to unleash words as sharp as blades. Yet the Stoics remind us, he who cannot master his tongue is mastered by his anger. Seneca wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay, and in that delay, silence becomes our weapon." Why? Because guilt is a tormentor that never sleeps. The one who has harmed us is left alone with his conscience. No words from us are needed, for his own thoughts will be the executioner. Marcus Aurelius observed, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." When we stay calm, when we refuse to descend into the same pit of malice, we deny them the satisfaction of dragging us into their chaos. Get exclusive content and deeper insights. Join our membership today. Link in the description. Their guilt becomes their burden, their punishment, their shadow that clings no matter how far they run. We must understand, silence is not surrender, it is discipline. It is the refusal to waste our breath on the unworthy. It is the quiet confidence that justice, whether through the turning of events or through the gnawing of conscience, will come without our interference. Epictetus reminded us, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." To answer cruelty with silence is to prove that our spirit cannot be shaken by another's corruption. The agony of a guilty conscience is greater than any punishment we could inflict. When someone has wronged us, we often burn with the desire to expose them, to crush them with truth, to make them feel the same pain they caused us. But here lies a paradox of life. The more we try to punish them, the more we chain ourselves to their crime. The moment we let anger dictate our actions, we are no longer free. We become prisoners of the very wound we seek to heal. Yet if we resist, if we hold our silence with dignity, something far more powerful takes place. A guilty conscience is a storm no man can escape. It whispers in the stillness of night. It gnaws at the mind during moments of rest. It twists even fleeting joy into unease. Cicero once said, "A guilty conscience needs no accuser." That is the essence of our strength. We do not need to shout. We do not need to point fingers. Their own soul will turn against them. In silence, we become the mirror they cannot look away from, the reflection of their corruption. Think of the man who betrays trust. Outwardly, he may appear victorious, smug, untouchable, but time corrodes false appearances. Every small reminder, a glance, a word, even the innocent laughter of others, becomes a dagger reminding him of what he has done. The Stoics understood this law of the human spirit, that no one escapes their own inner judge. Seneca observed, "He who has done wrong does not need to fear punishment from others, for he has already punished himself." By holding our silence, we stand outside the cycle of vengeance. We do not carry the poison. We do not allow anger to consume our days. Instead, we leave the guilty man to wrestle with an enemy far greater than us, his own restless mind. And here lies the true justice, the punishment that never ends. Words fade, punishments pass, but the weight of guilt festers until it eats through every layer of false pride. But silence is not simply a weapon against others, it is a shield for ourselves. When we refrain from retaliation, we practice mastery over the most dangerous adversary, our own rage. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." To stay silent is to prove that our self-control is stronger than our desire to strike back. We do not cheapen ourselves by shouting with the weak. We rise above them, untouchable in our composure. And here is the hidden truth. People remember dignity more than anger. Our silence will echo louder than their noise. It forces others to question who holds true strength. It shifts the burden away from us and onto them. They may walk through the world pretending they are free, but deep within, the silence we gave them grows heavier each day until it becomes unbearable. If this message spoke to the fire within you, stand with us, subscribe, and walk this path of resilience and unshakable power. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay unbroken, and never let the world steal your inner strength.